What's up, Gemini? Let's see what the next 48 looks like for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Gemini placements. I'm doing something a little different this time. I'm going to be doing the readings in reverse. I normally take uprights, but we're taking nothing but reversals today. Also, I'm channeling. It's a song. I don't know the name of the song. It's by P.O.D. But I'm getting the lyric. It's just the way it goes and everybody does. I feel like you guys could be in this energy right now where you're just not really giving anybody anything here, okay? I feel like if someone's asking you why you do something, you're like, cuz. You're not giving responses. You're not giving more information than you need to. I feel like you're just being very, like, quick and to the point. I feel like people, like, here in the next 48, like, they're going to be trying to talk to you and you're just going to kind of cut them off. So you're being very short. You're being very court here. You're just cutting people off. You're like, it is what it is. Why is the sky blue? Why is the grass green? Like, you're literally either you're going off on somebody or that's just your response to people. It's like, why does it matter what I'm doing? Why do you care if I'm here or not? Like, you're giving attitude in the next 48. So let's pull a brutally honest affirmation card and see what you might be going through here. I don't take orders. I barely take suggestions. Like I said, it feels like right now you guys, or at least maybe in the next 48, or maybe this has just been your energy that I'm channeling, but it just feels like you guys are just, you're not about it. Don't ask me questions. I'm not going to give you answers. And don't ask questions in general because I'm going to give you answers you might not be prepared for. You guys are just being very blunt. Some of you guys are being kind of rude. And I don't know if you're doing it to people that deserve it or if you're just lashing out at everybody. But you're going through a moment right now, okay? So I do feel like whatever this is, people could be a little offended by what you're saying. Also, too, with that, I don't take orders. I barely take suggestions. You're not really interested in what people have to say at this point in time. And so maybe you're trying to figure something out. Maybe you're trying to be low-key when it comes to certain situations that maybe continue to blow up in your face, and so you're kind of tired of being the person that shows up to say, like, damn, like, it happened again, they cheated again, my boss sucks again. Like, so you guys could be minimizing the communication that you have with the people around you when it comes to a certain subject matter that you've already come to these people before time and time again, okay? Starting off, you got the Magician in reverse. You've got the Six of Swords in reverse. You got the Star in reverse, and then you got the Two of Cups in reverse. You got, like, pretty much some pretty good major arcanas, but they're all in reverse. And let's see here. You also have the High Priestess in reverse. You've got the Death in reverse. And then you got the Queen of Swords in reverse. You guys are letting someone get away with something. It's like your intuition's been telling you, like, move away from this person. Move away from this situation. Move away from whatever, right? And instead of, like, doing that, you're like, no, they deserve another chance. No, my boss didn't mean it like that. No. So it's like you're creating excuses for somebody here. And instead of being the Queen of Swords, right? It's like to this one person, you're being Queen of Swords to everybody. You're like, you're taking out your frustration on people whom don't deserve it is what I'm picking up on. And that's kind of what I was channeling to begin with. So I feel like you guys really need to check yourselves at this point if this is resonating for you, okay? It's like, I get it. Sometimes you don't want to talk to people. Sometimes you don't want people in your energy, right? But people that are truly there, like, just because you know they're your family or your best friend or whatever doesn't give you the right to abuse them like that, right? So be kind to them, all right? They're just trying to help. They're just trying to figure some things out. But yeah, I do feel like you guys are letting someone get away with something, and that is creating more of a disturbance in your everyday life outside of the situation. So a decision definitely needs to be made here, okay? Next 48 with the Magician in reverse. I feel like there's a lot of procrastination going on here, okay? It's like you guys know that there's something that needs to be done. This could be as simple as like a house project, right? Maybe you moved in somewhere, you're like, all right, I need to unpack that one room. And instead of you doing it, you're gonna do anything but that. And then by the time you do it, you're gonna be like, well, I don't have enough time. So again, if there are things you need to accomplish in the next 48, I don't see you doing that, okay? But try to, at least like genuinely try to, okay? I do feel that you guys are putting a pause on something as well. So if you've been wanting to start a project or if you've been working on a project, I feel like in the next 48, things could be coming up to where they do distract you or they do create a little bit of a pause for you not to be able to work on this situation of whatever this is, project, whatever, right? So do be mindful of that. With the Six of Swords here, you guys should be moving on from something, but the next 48, you're not. There's an opportunity to create a new beginning, but for whatever reason, you guys are just kind of staying put here. This is like somebody telling you that if you apply, you'll get the job. But then you start talking yourself into the idea of like why you shouldn't take it, right? Even though they're offering more pay and it could be better, but you're like, yeah, but I've been working here for 15 plus years and the benefits and then I have to start over. So I'm just getting like this really procrastinative energy at this point in time. But then it's like, I feel like I'm talking to somebody where it's like you're complaining that things aren't going the way that you want them to go, and the universe keeps presenting opportunities and you keep saying no, but then you want to turn around and still complain that the opportunities have not presented themselves. They have, you're just not taking them. So be mindful of that. With the star in reverse, you guys aren't letting something go. You guys could be in a situation here in the next 48 where you're just not allowing things to kind of go the way that they should. You're preventing an ending from happening here. So again, this is like, maybe you've been wanting to put your 2 weeks in and you're like, no, next week, okay? Maybe you've been wanting to have a serious conversation with the person you're dating, but you're like, well, what if they break up with me, or what if it doesn't go well? So there is procrastinative energy here in the next 48 hours where it's like you could be healing a situation and moving forward, but instead you're just like playing it safe, okay? So I don't see you guys really making like any crazy moves in the next 48 hours. This could even be as simple as texting that girl, texting that guy, right? Hey, you want to go out? Hey, you like something. So there's something here that's kind of keeping you stuck. It's like you don't want to move away from this energy, but you also don't want to do anything about it. Pick a lane, okay? And then you've got the Two of Cups in reverse here. This Two of Cups and the Lovers, it's all about alignment, okay? It's all about what's meant for you. It's all about what is written in the stars for you, if you will, right? Especially since you have the star card here. But again, it's like you guys are rejecting this for whatever reason. A lot of you guys could be single right now. You're kind of done with love. The fact that the cups are like upside down, and it's kind of like when someone just like pours out their cup. So again, it's like you're over something is what it feels like. It feels like if you are a single Gemini, you want to continue to be single. Maybe you gave it a shot and it did not pan out. But I do feel like in the next 48, I feel like you're feeling a little off balance. You feel out of place. This could be with like friends, family, work, your partner even, okay? And I do feel like there's something here inside of you that you need to heal, or that you at least need to start working on. There's an acknowledgement here. This is like realizing you're too codependent. This is like realizing that you are obsessive or you are controlling. So there is an aspect here that you are being called to really look at in the next 48 hours so that you can actually turn all these cards like upright, right? Like the Star is amazing when it's upright. The Magician's amazing. So is the Two of Cups. So it's like you have these beautiful cards, but for whatever reason, you guys are choosing to do the opposite of what your soul is asking you to do at this time, because at this point, you are ignoring your intuition, all right? So that's what I have for you, Gemini. Hopefully this helps and resonates. Catch you on the next one.